Yeah. Blackjack. Life is like a game of cards. It's not what you dealt, but how you play it. Yeah. Blackjack. To play each situation correctly. I remember they used to laugh at a brother.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your boy DELRAY Richardson, platinum artist, platinum songwriter, Straight Game TV. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, and more importantly, if you want to be notified when I drop some of this straight game, my suggestion to you is to hit the bell notification so you could be one of the first people up on this straight game when I drop it. I'm gonna get right into it. This question comes from a brother from New England and Connecticut, should I say, New England, Connecticut, and so the question was, what do I think was the best album between All Eyes on Me and Life After Death? And let me tell you something. That's a phenomenal question, and it's a hard one. You know, like I said, I was closer to 2Pac than I was to Biggie. I met Biggie one time, and like I said, I don't like to be biased, but because when it comes to music, like I said, being a musician myself, I know how to judge this fairly evenly or fairly unbiased, should I say. And so, you know, to get right into it, let's go with the double album aspect of the situation. 2Pac was the first artist, you know, hip hop artist to drop a double album. So for that one right there, you know, that's one for 2Pac. You know, being that Biggie had came up under 2Pac, you know what I mean, and 2Pac gave him a lot of game. That's another one for 2Pac. But when we delve into the fundamentals of the album, or both albums, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to take this song by song, and so when I do this, I'm gonna do it from this perspective. So you got since All Eyes on Me came first. So, you know, the first song on All Eyes on Me was Ambitions as a Rider. And so you got Daz on production, phenomenal joint, 2Pac just getting out of jail. And, you know, yeah, it was a blast. It was a blast off. It was like, yo, whew, like what? I can't, you know the song. So from that perspective, that was a dope song. But then, you know, Biggie had more time, if you will, to come up with his album. Notice how long it took him to drop Life After Death. You know what I mean? So, and I think, you know, with Puffy and them, what they did, they took a little bit more time with the album. Like I said, 2Pac being under the situation that he was under, you know, him trying to just knock these 3 albums out that he still had under Interscope, him trying to do that. 2Pac was just blazing out joints, you know what I mean? And so for that matter, you know, you go to Life After Death, and the first song in there, Somebody Got to Die. And you know, between Ambitions as a Rider and Somebody Got to Die, I gotta go with Ambitions as a Rider. I gotta go with that. And the reason why is because when you deal with the overall situation that was confronted with 2Pac at that particular time, how fast he worked. And so I'm gonna go with Ambitions as a Rider over Somebody's Got to Die. And then you go to the number 2 song on All Eyes on Me, and was All About You, featuring Snoop, and produced by Johnny J. And so now, All About You was dope, you know what I mean? Using I believe that was a Zap sample, and no, was it Cameo or Zap? One of those two. And it's like yeah. I can't think of what sample it was, but there was the Candy sample from the song. And so from that perspective, you know, the second song, All About You on All Eyes on Me, and then you go into what can be considered the second song on Life After Death. It would be Hypnotized. Now, if I'm going between the two songs, second song, I'm gonna have to go with Biggie on this one. You know what I mean? And with the Hypnotized was phenomenal. It was just it was a whole new thing. 2Pac was gone at this particular time. He was deceased at this particular time. But I'm just talking about the music. I'm talking about the music you drop. I'm not talking about before, after him being gone, him being here, so on and so forth. And you got to be honest, when this album actually dropped, Biggie was gone too. You know what I mean? As soon as the album kind of dropped, may they rest in peace. But for the second album, between All Eyes on Me and Life After Death, to the second album on the songs, and like I said, it says on Life After Death that this was the third song, Hypnotized, but because they had an intro, I would have to say that for the second songs, I choose Hypnotized over All About You. And then we go on to the third song. On the third song, Kick in the Door, produced by DJ Premier. Hypnotized was produced by D. Angeletti. And and D. Shout out to D. And Kick in the Door, you got DJ Premier, and on the third song on All Eyes on Me was Scandalous, produced by Daz also. Like the first three songs first 3 out of 4 songs produced on All Eyes on Me, but was produced by Daz. And so you got Scandalous versus Kick in the Door. Man, it's hard with these two right here because you had Nate Dogg on there, and Scandalous is one of my favorite songs on All Eyes on Me, to be perfectly honest. And Kick in the Door, DJ Premier, that beat is just sinister. You know what I mean? And so is the beat on Scandalous. I mean, you gotta. So as to the third song between All Eyes on Me and Life After Death, I gotta go with Kick in the Door. I just do. I gotta give Biggie that one. Scandalous runs a tight race, but if I'm going, with just the conceptual aspect of it, the beat, the whole, you know what I mean? It, Kick in the Door just moved me a little bit more, even though Scandalous, once again, I'm giving you the real. Scandalous was one of my favorite songs on All Eyes on Me. So, but as for the third song, I gotta go with Kick in the Door. And okay, we jump on to song 4. Song 4 on All Eyes on Me is I Got My Mind Made Up. And song 4 on which would be looking like song 5, but like I said, the intro in the beginning, song 4 on Life After Death was Fucking You Tonight, featuring Robert Kelly. You know what I mean? R. Kelly. And if I'm got my mind made up, I'm gonna have to go with man, this is the tough one too. And I gotta go with, to be perfectly honest with you, I gotta go with Fucking You Tonight. I gotta go with that one. I mean, once again, I'm looking at song. I'm not looking at who I like the best. I'm not looking at who I favor the best, who I think is, and everybody may have a different opinion about this. But like I say, for song number 4, and then you got, Method Man and Redman and Corrupt and Daz on Got My Mind Made Up. But on the joint with you got Biggie and R. Kelly on Fucking You Tonight. So I gotta go with Biggie on that one too. I gotta go with him on that one. And so that's song number 4. And then we go into song number 5, on All Eyes on Me is How Do You Want It? And song number 5 is Last Days featuring the Locks on Life After Death. And this is a no-brainer. I'm going with Pac on this one. We get it. How Do You Want It was a smash hit. club banger. You know, one of those songs that if you in the club today, you know, 27 years later, you know, and they turn it on, you know, everybody getting on the dance floor. It was just one of those joints that just moved you, you know, like that. So, like I say, for song number 5, I'm taking How Do You Want It over Last Day featuring the Locks on Life After Death. We go song number 6 on All Eyes on Me, 2 of America's Most Wanted. And song number 6 on Life After Death is I Love the Dough featuring Jay-Z and Angela Winbush. They actually sample Angela Winbush song. And this is a no-brainer also. You know, for that one, I got to go with 2 of America's Most Wanted, Snoop and 2Pac. They crushed it. You know, that was one of them joints, anthem on the West Coast. Any city where gangsters are, wherever you know what I mean, wherever you dwell, and you know, the beat was just crazy. Another Daz Dillinger joint, you know what I mean. And Love the Dough was done by Easy Mo B, who's somebody I really respect, who did a lot of work with Tupac on Me Against the World. And so for song number 6, I'm choosing America's Most Wanted over Love the Dough. Let's go song number 7 on All Eyes on Me is No More Pain, produced by Devontae Swing. And song number 7 on Biggie's album is What's Beef. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go with I'm going with Biggie on this one. What's Beef was cracking. It's bottom line. I mean, you know, when you talk about just songs, not personalities, not who you like the best, you know what I mean? We just talking about songs. And I'm going to have to go, like I said, I'm going to have to go with What's Beef over No More Pain on All Eyes on Me. And so, yeah. Biggie wins that one right there with song number 7, if you will. Excuse me. And so we're going to go to song number 8. No, song number 8 on All Eyes on Me is The Hearts of Men, produced by DJ Quick, phenomenal producer. Shout out to DJ Quick. And so, and song number 8 on is they have an interlude there, but More Money, More Problems on Biggie's album. So song number 8 will be considered More Money, More Problems, and song number 8 on 2Pac's All Eyes on Me will be considered The Hearts of Men. And this a no-brainer also. I gotta go with Biggie on this one. More Money, More Problems was a smash hit. They sampled the Diana Ross song, I'm Coming Out. And like I said, once again, when you think about just the impact, same thing as you know, How Do You Want It? When it's a club banger, I don't care nowhere where you go in the world right now. If you throw on More Money, More Problems, you know, people getting up and they basically probably know every word. You know, they're getting up and they dancing and they having a good time. So like I said, you know, song number 8, I'm choosing More Money, More Problems over Hearts of Men, produced by the homie DJ Quick. Much love. Like I said, song number 9 is Life Goes On, produced by Johnny J. And song number 9 on is Niggas Bleed on Life After Death. And so if I gotta go with what I'm feeling, like life goes on, I gotta go with I really gotta go with Niggas Bleed once again songs. Once again, when you sit down and you listen to the albums and you go match it up and you listen to the production, I'm talking about the totality of it. I'm not talking about just the artist and who you like. Once again, you know, if I'm you know, like I said, for song number 9, I'm going with Niggas Bleed over Life Goes On. And so song number 10, Only God Can Judge Me, featuring Rappin' Forte. And for the Life After Death, it's I Got a Story to Tell. And so really hard to actually, you know, do these ones. So you got Only God Can Judge Me, which is crazy. And then you got one of Biggie's most phenomenal songs on his album, which I Got a Story to Tell, which is a phenomenal story, right? Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with. A Tupac on this one. I'm gonna have to go with Tupac for number 10. Only God Can Judge Me. I'm gonna have to go with that one. I think that was a little bit more deeper. Even though Biggie was a little bit more with the story and the New York Knicks thing and the player, him being in the room with the girl and how he wrapped the pillowcase and all of that stuff. Like I said, once again, I'm a fan of the music. And like I said, so I'm gonna have to go with Only God Can Judge Me over I Got a Story to Tell on that one. And now we get into song number 11, Trading War Stories, and then we go to song number 11 on we actually skip to Biggie's second disc on this one. So like I said, and let me give you this, as far as work ethic wise, Tupac wins that. Tupac wins that hands down. And the reason why I'm jumping on to Biggie put some interludes on here, which made his album much more entertaining as far as how it was interwoven with the interludes and going on there. So right now, like I said, I'm going to song number 11. We got Trading War Stories, and we jumped over to Biggie's Disc 2, because both of these were double albums. And we go into Notorious Thugs versus Trading War Stories. And I think where I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know if you heard Biggie's song with Bone Thugs and Harmony and Trading War Stories. I love Trading War Stories. With Dramacidal and Sebo and shout out to all of them. But I gotta go with Notorious Thugs. Just Bone and Biggie. You know what I mean? It was crazy. It was crazy. So I'm gonna pick Notorious Thugs over Trading War Stories. And then we go to song number 12. This basically here is a no-brainer. We got California Love versus on Biggie's album at song number 12. We got Miss You featuring 112. And I like that song. That song, Miss You, I love that song. But we know this one is a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Like I said, you free to pick to choose whatever you want to choose, but I'm basically gonna go with I'm going with California Love. You know what I mean? Like I say, one of the first joints Tupac basically recorded when he got out, and what made California so loved and resonate with me so tough was that when Tupac verse came in, he dealt right with where he was at, out on bail, fresh out of jail, California dreaming. You know what I mean? And the beat was just knocking. Dre, the rest was history on that, right? And so I'm choosing California Love over Miss You. And so now we go to song number 13 on All Eyes on Me, I Ain't Mad at You, featuring Danny Boy. And song number 13 is on Biggie's album. Like I said, we on Disc 2, which would be another featuring Little Kim. Once again, this is a no-brainer. And, for all the people who know, I got to go with Tupac with this. I Ain't Mad at You, Danny Boy, singing his ass off. Tupac, the song is one of those joints that, it just resonates with you. Something that he left behind that was a jewel. You know what I mean? So I Ain't Mad at You over Another. And once again, Tupac gets that one. So then we go into the 14 song between the two, and Tupac's is What's Your Phone Number, featuring Danny Boy and Tupac Shakur. Like I said, once again, and then over here with Biggie, you got I'm Going Back to Cali. Woo. This is a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was in LA at the time at Paradise 24, the club, the night that Biggie had got killed, and that's all they were playing in the club that night. The DJ just kept playing it over and over, and I gave you my thoughts on what I thought at that time. I was like, yo, he should have never came back to California. But so song number 14 is on Tupac's All Eyes on Me is What's Your Phone Number, and it would be versus Going Back to Cali. No brainer. Biggie got this one. Going Back to Cali is still today one of those songs. If you put it on in a club anywhere, you're gonna it's popping. You know what I mean? And like I said, but right now we're jumping to the second disc involving the songs on 2Pac's. We already on the second disc involving the songs dealing with Biggie. And so like I said, work ethic wise and really putting that work and creating them songs, 2Pac wins that one hands down. And so now we jump into I'm gonna go with song number 15, but it's song number 1 on 2Pac's second disc, and the song is Can't See Me, featuring the OG George Clinton and Nancy Fletcher. And what I want to say about this, and so then we go on Biggie's album, and song number 15 basically is the 10 Crack Commandments. You know what it is. Can't See Me is dope. I love it. I love George. Love you, George. One of my OGs as far as this music industry thing is concerned, versus Biggie's the 10 Crack Commandments. Once again, we dealing with DJ Premier, and I gotta go with the 10 Crack Commandments. A banger, period. Over Can't See Me, which was produced by Dr. Dre. So, if you production wise, if you want to compare, hey Dre, DJ Premier on this one. If I'm going song by song on each album, he got you on this one. But so 10 Crack Commandments over Can't See Me, and then we go into song number 16. Shorty Wanna Be a Thug on All Eyes on Me, and be it was song number 16 would be on Biggie's album. It would be Player Hater. And I don't really know. Like I said, Shorty Wanna Be a Thug, is dope, and Player Hater is dope. But I gotta go with Player Hater on this one. That one, I mean, for me, that one resonated with me, how he did it, like, player, and he used that old sample, and how he did it, and Biggie couldn't sing, but how they did it, it was dope. Like I said, once again, we're talking about the songs. We're not talking about the people that we like overall, just song for song, you know what I mean? And I gotta go with Player Hater over Shorty Wanna Be a Thug. And so song number 17 is Holla at Me, featuring Nancy Fletcher, and song number 17 would be Nasty Boy on Life After Death. And I gotta go with 2Pac on this one. Holla at Me. I gotta go with 2Pac on this one, and because like I said, don't let the money trap you. So when you see a nigga, you better holler at me. You know what I mean? So yeah. I gotta go with 2Pac. So for song number 17, I'm going with 2Pac. Holla at Me over Biggie's Nasty Boy. And so we going song number 18, and the one that kind of sparked it all, that as I'm talking about this, kind of created a little drama, if you will. On some song number 18 is gonna be You Wonder Why They Call You Bitch. And song number 18 over here with Biggie would be Sky's the Limit. I'm gonna have to go with Wonder Why They Call You Bitch. Plain and simple. Over Sky's the Limit. I like Sky's the Limit. I think Sky's the Limit is a much more inspirational song, if you will. When you talk about, like, if you dreaming and you going for goals and things like that, that's one of them joints that you could just listen to, and with 112 on the hook, it was phenomenal. So like I said, song number 18, I'm going with You Wonder Why They Call You Bitch over Sky's the Limit. And so we going to song number 19. Song number 19 on All Eyes on Me is When We Ride, featuring Outlaws and Nancy Fletcher. And song number 19 on Biggie's album is The World Is Filled. And I'm hands down, real talk, Too Short was on this. The World Was Filled. Hell of a track, hell of a song. I rocked to that. And so hands down, Biggie gets this one on song number 19 versus When We Ride, featuring the Outlaws. The World Is Filled on Life After Death is a much better song if you ask me. Too Short on that joint, and it's just phenomenal. It's a phenomenal record, man. They had Carl Thomas singing on the hook, So when you talk about song for song, I'm going with The World Is Filled over When We Ride, and then we on song number 20, and song number 20. Let's deal with the facts. Song number 20, we got on All Eyes on Me. We got Thug Passion. From 2Pac featuring Jewel, Dramacidal, and Storm, and then we got on our Biggie joint is My Downfall. Oh man, you know what? I gotta go with 2Pac on this one. I mean, I like Biggie's My Downfall, which was dope. You know what I mean? DMC on the hook, and but like I said, when you talk about how just Pac represented the thug life, the whole thug, movement and everything like that. Jewel on the hook, Dramacidal and Storm on the record. It was a phenomenal record. It's one of those staples. Like I said, when you talk Thug Passion, you automatically know that it's 2Pac Shakur. So I'm choosing, like I said, song number 20. I'm choosing Thug's Passion over My Downfall. And now we on song number 21. And it's Picture Me Rolling on All Eyes on Me, and then you got Long Kiss Goodnight on Life After Death. I'm gonna have to go with, to be perfectly honest, I'm gonna have to go with Long Kiss Goodnight. Even though 2Pac was gone, when Biggie came out with this song, it was kind of disingenuous because people been running around saying that the song wasn't about 2Pac and a lot of the stuff that he said, and that's not true. You know what I mean? I'm clear, and I understand when somebody's throwing a subliminal shot at somebody, So like I said, so for song number 21, I'm gonna have to choose Long Kiss Goodnight over Picture Me Rolling, and featuring on Picture Me Rolling, Danny Boy, Big Sight, and CPO. And song number 22, you got song number 22. You got Checkout Time from All Eyes on Me, and you got You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You from Biggie. And to be perfectly honest, I really like Checkout Time, on 2Pac's album. I thought, that You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You was kind of like Biggie. Yeah, it was. It's a deep song, but Checkout Time for me was one of those songs where, if you're in a hotel, you're having a good time, you had a great time, whether you was in Vegas, wherever you was at, you know what I mean? It just rocked for me. It was just one of those joints that just rocked for me. You know what I mean? Like I said, my picks are not necessarily your picks are not necessarily mine. And that's the key to this thing. And so what I want to say now is, as far as Biggie's album, Life After Death, we're through with songs. So, 2Pac, we still got Rather Be Your Nigga. We still got All Eyes on Me, the title track, which was banging. We still got Run the Streets. We still got I Ain't Hard to Find. We still got Heaven Ain't Hard to Find. So, we still got 5 more songs from 2Pac. And that's one thing, again, that I point out, that 2Pac's work ethic, was unlike no other. Unlike no other. Biggie did a double album, but 2Pac did a double album, times a EP, if you will. You know what I mean? You do those, so, So once again, like I said, we still have 5 more songs from All Eyes on Me than we did from Biggie's Life After Death. So you make of that what you will. But like I said, more importantly, hard for me to really choose, who was better in the sense of, the body of work, you know what I mean? But for me, 2Pac was overall a phenomenal artist. His work ethic is unmatched till this day. Life After Death was impeccable work. Both of the albums are diamond, which is over 10 million records sold. So chime in and tell me which one do you think is the best album in your opinion. Like I said, I'm gonna let you decide that. Like I said, I was going song for song, and like I said, Tupac ended up with more songs on All Eyes on Me, 5 more songs than Biggie had on Life After Death. So to me, the body of work speaks for itself on Tupac's side of things. But like I said, Biggie's album was just as dope and just as phenomenal. So yeah, your boy DELRAY, straight game.